Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to continue with our Card&Dice 1964 World Series retro replay using Strat-O-Matic Baseball. And we're playing Basic. It's Game 3. The series is tied at 1. Cardinals took Game 1 in the 9th. And the Yankees took Game 2 in the 9th. So they've been two really close, fun games. The Yankees will send to the mound as we travel to New York Jim Bouton, 18 and 13, earned run average 3.02. The Cardinals will send to the mound in this pivotal Game 3 in the Bronx Curt Simmons, 18 and 9 with an ERA 3.43. So let's get to the baseball game and roll some dice. Here are your starting lineups for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Again, the series is tied at 1. Cardinals took Game 1 2-1 on the Tim McCarver walk-off hit. But he was the GOAT pretty much in Game 2 as the Yankees rallied with 2 in the top of the 9th and defeated the Cardinals 5-3. Here are the starting lineups for Game 3. For the Cardinals, leading off, playing center field, Curt Flood. Batting second in left field, Lou Brock. Batting third, at first, Bill White. Batting fourth at the hot corner for the Cardinals, Ken Boyer, brother of Cleet, who plays for the Yankees. Batting fifth, at shortstop, Dick Groat. Batting sixth, the catcher, from hero to GOAT, Tim McCarver. Batting seventh, in right field, Mike Shannon. Batting eighth, at second base for the injured Julian Javier, who's available but will not start, Dal Maxville. And batting ninth, doing the pitching, Curt Simmons. His hitter card is a 1. For the Yankees, leading off, playing shortstop, Phil Lintz. Batting second, the second baseman, Bobby Richardson. Lintz in for the injured Tony Kubek. Again, Kubek is available. Last person off the bench, though. Maris is batting third and playing center field. The cleanup hitter, the Mickey Mantle, he's in right. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Elston Howard. Batting sixth, Tom Tresh in left field. Batting seventh, at first base, Joe Pepitone. Batting eighth, the other Boyer brother, Cleet, as he defends the hot corner for the Yankees. And batting ninth is Jim Bouton. His hitter card is also a 1. Let me just mark in his pitching. Jim Bouton. All right, so here to lead it off for the Cardinals in the Bronx is Curt Flood. Flood batted .311 with 5 homers, 3 triples, and 25 doubles. As we await the first pitch, Bouton's ready to work. He deals to Curt Flood, and that is a 3-4. We go to the Flood card, 3-4, ground ball to third. Boyer's up with it. He throws to Pepitone, 1 down. Here comes Lou Brock. You want to keep Brock off the base paths. He's a double-A stealer. Turns a single into a double, possibly. Howard, excellent behind the plate, though. Here's the pitch to Brock from Bouton, and 1-7 to the Brock card. 1-7. That's a single to center. So Brock is on with a single. Definitely a base-stealing threat. Double-A. Howard is a 1 defensive catcher, so that's -4 on the hold, so that goes 1 through 13. But the hot-hitting Bill White is coming to the plate, so Brock will stay put for the moment. They will hold him on. Bill White, 303 with 21 homers, 4 triples, and 37 doubles. Bouton takes a peek to first. Pepitone holding on. Brock, now he deals to Bill White. 1-10 off the White card. 1-10. Boom goes the ball, and Billy White will touch them all. It is a 2-run blast to the chagrin of the Yankee fans here in the house that Ruth built. 1-10 is a clean home run. So Bill White does it again. That's why Brock was staying put. It is a home run and a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals as they jump on Jim Bouton. 2 ribbies for White, greeted at the plate by Kenny Boyer and Lou Brock. So here comes Ken Boyer. Boyer had 24 balls go boom with a .295 batting average, 10 triples, and 30 doubles. Here's the pitch to Boyer. And 2-7. So they're hitting the batter's cards. 2-7. Bouton missing his spots. 2-7. Ground ball to short. Lentz fires to Pepitone. 2 down. 6-3. And with 2 outs, bases empty, 2-0 Cardinals. That'll bring up the shortstop, Dick Grote. .292, 1 homer, 6 triples, and 35 doubles. Bouton picks up the sign from Howard. He deals to Grote. 3-8. 3-8 off the Grote card. 3-8. Single 1 through 7. We rolled a 6. That's a line shot over the leaping Lentz into left center field. The inning continues. So Grote's at first, not a threat to steal. They will hold him on, though, with 2 outs. And here comes Tim McCarver from hero to GOAT. 2-0 Cardinals. McCarver, .288, 9 homers, 3 triples, 19 doubles, and 465 at-bats. Bouton peaks to first. The windup and the pitch to McCarver. 6-9. First time we go off the Bouton card, I believe. 6-9. And a 1. It's not a good result, folks. That is a double and 2 stars. Racing all the way to third base is Grote. And they'll hold him up. So McCarver doubles. They're getting to Bouton right away. And here comes Mike Shannon, the right fielder, as the Cardinals send their 7th batter to the plate. Second and third, 2 outs. Shannon, .261, 9 homers, 2 triples, 8 doubles. Bouton in a bit of a pickle here. Howard pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Shannon. 4-7 off the Bouton card. 4-7 fly ball out to right field, and Mickey Mantle, he goes back a bit, makes the catch, and the side is retired. As that was a 4-7. But the Cardinals get 2 on the Bill White homer. We go to the bottom of the first, 2-0 Cardinals. When next the Cardinals come up, it will be Dal Maxville leading things off. Due up for the Yankees in the bottom of the first, down by 2. Lentz, Richardson, and Maris. If anyone gets on, Mickey Mantle. As we have Sports Time Machine at the ballpark. That's Mr. Utah Mike. Check out that wonderful channel. And T-Dub TV. Check out Mr. T-Dub TV. Also check out What's Blazing in Sports. One in the same. T-Dub. Hope all is well. What'd you think of that fight, huh? Hey, I guess we were right. Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn should have took the money. Double dumbasses. Have we not learned from Tommy Morrison? Shameful. Anyway. All right, so Curt Simmons is on the mound. And here comes Phil Lentz. .250, 5 homers, 3 triples, and 21 doubles, playing for the injured Tony Kubek. Simmons is ready to work. The windup and the pitch to Lentz. 1-7. 1-7 to the Lentz card we go. 1-7, ground ball to short. Grote has it, throws to White, 1 down. And Bobby Richardson, Yankees second baseman, .267, 4 homers, 4 triples, 25 doubles. Simmons peeks in towards the plate, nods his head. He kicks and deals to Bobby Richardson. 6-9 off the Simmons card. 6-9, and that's a walk. So Richardson works a walk. Tying run will come to the plate. And Roger Maris. Maris, .281, 26 homers, 2 triples, and 12 ribbies. Can he hit a 2-run blast to tie it up? Simmons. shakes off McCarver. Now he's ready. The windup and the pitch to Roger Maris. 4-5 off the Simmons card. 4-5. Ground ball C. The only play for the second baseman is to first. Advancing to second is Richardson, as Maris grounds out 4-3. Nice play by Maxville. Ranging well to his right. So 2 outs. Richardson's at second. Here comes Mickey Mantle. 35 balls go boom with a .303 batting average, 2 triples and 25 doubles in 1964. Mantle would love to uncork one, bring the fans to their feet here in the house that Ruth built. They're holding Richardson on at first. Simmons looks to first. Now he deals to Mickey Mantle. 1-6 to the Mick. 1-6 to Mantle. 1-6. Ground ball to short. Grote throws to first, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the second. Retro replay. Game 3 of our 1964 World Series using Strat-O-Matic Basic Card and Dice. 2-0 Cardinals. When next the Yankees come up, Elston Howard will lead things off. For the Cardinals in the top of the second, Maxville, Simmons in the top of the order, Curt Flood. As T-Dub TV says, they should have took the money. You always take the money in boxing. Always. Silly, silly, silly rabbit. Money is for the kids. And Sports Time Machine, Anthony Joshua got embarrassed. Hey, hats off to Ruiz. And again, how they trained for that fight is beyond me. Obviously, he was in shape, but how do you let that guy get on the inside? And Ruiz, I think what fooled Joshua, he underestimated him because of the way he looked, and also Ruiz's hands were quicker than Joshua and his corner thought. I'm telling you right now. And if you notice, every time he hit him, and I know he caught him on the chin, he hit him a lot of times on the top of the head, towards the temple, and the side of the head near the ear, which totally discombobulated Joshua. Hats off to Ruiz, and good for him. All right, Jim Bouton back up on the bump for the 64 Yankees. He will face Dahl Maxville. Maxville, 231 in only 26 at-bats, no homers, no triples, and no doubles. Struck out 7 times, playing for the injured Julian Javier. Here's the pitch to Maxville. As the white tie gets stuck in my hand. And that is a 6-9 off the Bouton card. 6, 9, and a 19. And that's going to be a clean single. 1 through 7 would have been a double. It's a single to center. 8 through 20. So Dahl Maxville, let me make sure I got that right. 6, 9, yep, single. Bouton fooling no one. So Maxville's at first. That brings up the pitcher. He will be sacrifice bunting. He squares the bunt. And that's a 7. Again, in basic, there's no bunter rating. Fielded by Pepitone. He spins and throws. Covering the bag on the wheel play is Richardson. So advancing to second on the successful sacrifice bunt is Maxville. Score it at home. 3-4. Sac bunt. All right, 1 out. And here comes Curt Flood. He grounded to third his first time up. Holding on Maxville at second. Bouton peeks over his shoulder. Now the windup and the pitch to Flood. 2-10 off the Flood card. 2-10. Double! A clean double. 2 stars racing around from second base is Maxville. He will score. And it's 3-0 Cardinals on the Curt Flood double. Bouton not getting the success he did in real life. So Flood doubles on the 2-10. 2 stars. So the sacrifice bunt. Small ball produces fruit. And here comes Lou Brock. Brock singled and scored on the home run from Bill White. Bouton on the ropes. Can the Cardinals knock him out? Here's the pitch to Brock. 3-7. Again, we hit the batter's card. 3-7. Single! Brock singles to center. They're holding Flood on, so that's a -1. 1 through 15. They're going to wave him around. Try to pick up their 4th run. Here's the throw from Maris. And it's a 16! He is gunned out at the plate. And a bang-bang play. What a throw by Maris. So Flood is out 8-2 as Howard blocked the plate and none shall pass. Lou Brock is at first now with 2 outs. You had to roll the dice on that one, folks. Keeps the game a 3-1 game. Great throw by Maris. Second time he's thrown a Cardinal runner out at the plate in this series. So Brock is at first. He's a double-A stealer. He's going nowhere because here comes Mr. Home Run, Billy White. 2-run homer in the top of the first. Bouton looks to first. Pepitone holding on Brock. Here's the pitch to Bill White. 2-3 off the white card. 2-3. Ground ball to second. Knocking it down is Richardson. He picks it up, throws to first, and the side is retired. But the Cardinals tack on 1 more run. They now lead 3-0 going to the bottom of the second. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be Kenny Boyer leading things off. Due up for the Yankees, Elston Howard, Tom Tresh, and Joe Pepitone. They're trailing by 3. They need to get their bats going. Curt Simmons back up on the bump for the Cardinals. Here's Elston Howard. In 1964, he batted .313, 15 homers, 3 triples, and 27 doubles. Simmons is ready to work. He deals to Howard, and 5-11. 5-11 off the Simmons card. 5-11. Ground ball back to Simmons. He's a 2-fielder. And that's a 4. A 2 and a 4. He snares it. Throws to first. 1 down. Good job by Simmons, the pitcher. Scoring at home, 1-3. Here's Tom Tresh, the left fielder, .246, 16 homers, 5 triples, and 25 doubles. The windup and the pitch to Tresh. Simmons tosses in a 5-4. Again, off the Simmons card. 5-4, 10. And that's going to be a double. 1 through 7 would have been a triple. We rolled a 10, so 8 through 20 is a double. And that's a shot to center. Flood won't get there. So a 1-out double for Tom Tresh. Here come the Yankees, down by 3. And here comes Joe Pepitone, who has struggled. Pepitone, though, did have 28 homers in 1964. If he goes, boom goes the ball. They pulled it within 1. .251 batting average, 3 triples, and 12 doubles. Pepitone looking to grip and rip. Tresh being held on keeping him close at second. Simmons is ready. He rocks and fires to Joe Pepitone. That's a 6-8 off the Simmons card. 6-8, and he jammed him. Popped up shortstop on the outfield grass. Making the catch is Grote. 2 down. So Joe Pepitone's struggles continue at the plate. And that will bring up with 2 outs Clete Boyer. Again, they'll keep Tresh close. Clete Boyer, brother of Ken. Can he come up big? Had 8 homers, .218 batting average, 5 triples, 10 doubles. He wants that 3 column. That's where he has some singles lumped in, 6, 7, and 8. Though the 8 is a skinny split, as the people in Strat say, 1 through 3. He has a homer on 2, 1 and 2. That's a very skinny split. Here's the pitch to Clete Boyer. Tresh will be off on contact. It's a 1-7 ground ball to short. Grote is up with it, throws to White, and the side is retired. They strand Tresh at second. We're through 2. We go to the top of the third. 3-0 Cardinals here in Game 3 of the 1964 World Series Retro Replay using Strat-O-Matic Basic Card and Dice. Series is tied up at 1. When next the Yankees come up, it will be Jim Bouton, the pitcher. Due up for the Cardinals, Boyer, Grote, and McCarver. And Bouton takes that walk out to the mound. He's got to keep it a 3-run deficit here. He looks in, nods his head. Howard sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kenny Boyer. 6-11. 6-11 off the Bouton card. 6-11. Ground ball to first. Fielded by Pepitone. He underhand tosses to Bouton, who steps on the bag. 1 away. Here comes Dick Grote. 292 a homer, 6 triples, and 35 doubles. Grote chokes up just a little bit on that bat. The big windup and the pitch to Grote from Bouton. 6-4. 6-4 off the Bouton card. 6-4. Jammed and popped up. Shortstop. Lentz is there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Bouton hoping for a clean inning and a goose egg to keep it a 3-run deficit. Here comes Tim McCarver. Hero in Game 1. Goat in Game 2. What will he be here in Game 3? We shall see. McCarver, 288, 9 homers, 3 triples, 19 doubles. He awaits the Bouton offering. Pitch homeward bound from Bouton. 1-4 off the McCarver card. 1-4 single. So McCarver singles. He's now 2 for 2 as he doubled in his first plate appearance. So McCarver trying to make up for that faux pas in Game 2 at the ballpark. We have Jack Dawson's just entered the ballpark. Hope all is well, Jack. He's here with Sports Time Machine, another wonderful channel. Please check that out, along with T-Dub TV, who is also What's Blazing in Sports. 2 wonderful channels by T-Dub. All right, Mike Shannon steps to the plate. Shannon flew out to right, and Mickey Mantle. McCarver will be held on, even though he's god-awful. Want to keep it at a +1 when he advances. Here's the pitch to Mike Shannon with 2 outs and a runner on. That's a 6-5 off the Bouton card. 6-5, fly ball to center. Can of corn for Maris. He makes the catch. The side is retired. The first time Bouton has put up a goose egg against the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of third, 3-0 St. Louis. When next the Cardinals come up in the top of the 4th, it will be Dahl Maxville, the second baseman. Due up for the Yankees, down by 3 here in the bottom of the 3rd in the house that Ruth built. The Bronx Bombers will send up the pitcher, Jim Bouton, then Phil Lentz, and Bobby Richardson. Bouton had a successful, this is his first time up, excuse me. And I don't know what his batting average is because we're using a hitting card. So he wants the, wow, is that bad? Yeah, he wants to roll on the pitcher's card here. So Simmons doesn't want a 1-2. He wants a 1-2-3, actually. Here's the pitch from Simmons to his counterpart, Jim Bouton. And it's a 4, so he might get a hit. It's a 4-5 ground ball. At least he makes contact. Bounding ball to second. Maxville throws to first, 1 down. And that's the thrill of a pitcher's hitting card. Alrighty. Top of the order, Phil Lentz. Bet the Yankee fans wish there was a DH now. Johnny Blanchard. Imagine Johnny Dark Blanchard at DH. He's 2 for 2 as a pinch hitter. All right. Here's Lentz, grounded to short. Simmons kicks and fires to Lentz. 5-7 off the Simmons card. 5-7. Fly ball to right field. Camping is Shannon. 2 down. So you could say Simmons is in a zone. Can Bobby Richardson get him out of that comfort spot? Richardson walked. Simmons wants to keep in that same pace. He works quickly. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. 1-8 off the Richardson card. 1-8 and a 2. That is going to be a double. 1 through 13 is a double. We rolled a 2, so Bobby Richardson doubles. He's in scoring position with 2 outs for Roger Maris, who grounded to second. Yankee fans come to their feet clapping. Mickey Mantle's on deck. Maris at the plate. Can he send one deep? Maris grounded to second. Simmons peeks over his shoulder. They're trying to keep Bobby Richardson close. He runs at a 1 through 14 with 2 outs. It'll become a +1. So it's 1 through 15. Here is the windup and the pitch to Roger Maris. 6-10, 6-10. Swing and a miss. Simmons picks up his first K, and what a time to get it. He gets Maris on the off-speed pitch. Maris a little over-anxious there. We go to the top of the 4th. The Cardinals hold on to a 3-0 lead. When next the Yankees come up, in the bottom of the 4th, it'll be Mickey Mantle. Due up for the Cardinals. Maxfield, Simmons, in the top of the order, Curt Flood. Bouton, who put up his first goose egg in the top of the third, has to continue to do it. Yankees are down by 3. Dahl Maxfield singled and scored. Here's the pitch to Maxfield from Bouton. 6-8 off the Bouton card. 6-8. 6-8. 1 through 15 is a single. We rolled a 14. Line shot past the dive of Bobby Richardson into right. So Maxfield is 2 for 2. Having quite a series, filling in for the injured Julian Javier. He is available to play. And once again, called the sacrifice is Simmons. He had a sacrifice that went 3-4. Here's a pitch. He squares the bunt. And that's an 8. And an 8 again will be fielded by the charging Bouton, who spins and throws to Richardson covering the bag. But advancing to second, once again, is Dahl Maxfield. So another sac bunt for the pitcher Simmons. He has no official at bat, but he has done his job, as I like to say. So Maxfield will be held close. And with 1 out, he's a 1 through 14, but with 1 out, -2. So 1 through 12. Here comes Curt Flood. Flood is is 1 for 2. He doubled and was thrown out by Maris at the plate to keep it a 3-0 game. Maxfield takes his lead. Trying to keep him close is Richardson. Here's the pitch to Flood from Bouton. 5-12 off the Bouton card. 5-12, pop-up, foul territory. Howard throws the mask off. He waits, has a cup of coffee, makes the catch, 2 away. So 2 outs. Maxfield will be off on contact. And that's a +1 now. So that's 1 through 15. And here comes Lou Brock. Brock, 2 for 2, 2 singles and a run scored. Brock thought he had an RBI, but as I stated, Flood was thrown out at the plate by Maris. Second time Maris has thrown out a Cardinal runner in this series. The windup and the pitch from Bouton to Brock, 2 outs. That's a 2-8 off the Brock card. 2-8, swing and a miss. High fastball, Brock chased. And Bouton is settled in. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Cardinals. When next the Cardinals come up, it will be Bill White, the man who got things started with a 2-run homer in the top of the 1st. Due up for the Yankees, Mantle, Howard, and Tresh to face Curt Simmons, who has been on point. So here's Mickey Mantle. Mantle grounded to short. The Mick wants that 3 column. He awaits the Simmons offering. Pitch homeward bound to Mantle. 5-7. 5-7. Fly ball to right. Going back is Shannon in front of the track. Makes the catch. 1 away. So Mantle's now 0 for 2. Here's Elston Howard. He grounded to the pitcher. Simmons gets the ball back after the Cardinals throw it around. He deals to Howard. 3-10 off the Howard card. 3-10. Pop up to short. Grote waits for it to come down. 2 away. So Simmons trying to make quick work of the Yankees. Here's Tom Tresh. Tresh doubled but was stranded at second in the 2nd. Simmons looks in, nods his head. McCarver sets the target. He deals to Tom Tresh. 3-11 off the Tresh card. 3-11. Ground ball to short. Grote's up with it. Fires to White. And the side is retired. We go to the top of the 5th. 3-0 Cardinals. When next the Yankees come up, they're hoping that Joe Pepitone gets out of that horrible slump of his. He'll be leading things off. Jim Bouton, back up on the mound for the Yankees, has to put up another goose egg as the Cardinals lead 3-0 top of the 5th. He will face White, the man who hit a 2-run homer off of him in the top of the 1st. Then Boyer and Grote. White 1 for 2. He's also grounded out. Ready to grip and rip once again. Here's the pitch from Bouton to Billy White. 5-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Bouton card. 5-3. Ground ball to first and Joe Pepitone. Pepitone is a 3 defender. We rolled a 15. Joe should make this play. And it goes off his glove. Oh, my Lord. The series he is having in this retro replay is god-awful. as Pepitone just looks at his glove, but it goes off his glove. And reaching on the E3 is Bill White. Ouch to Joe Pepitone. So White's on first. C. Steeler, 1 through 16 base runner. They will hold him on. And here comes Kenny Boyer, who is 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Bouton hoping for the double play ball. Here's the windup and the pitch to Kenny Boyer. 6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66. 6-6. Popped up. Shortstop. Rinse and repeat. Though it starts to carry a bit. Lintz on the outfield grass. He makes the catch. Wow, the wind played some funny tricks there. But he stayed with it. 1 out. White still at first. Here comes the Cardinals shortstop, Dick Grote. Richard for long. And he is 1 for 2 with a single. Bouton looks to first. Now picks up the sign from Howard. He rocks and fires to Grote. 1-6 off the Grote card. 1-6. Clean single to center. Going station to station is White. As if he advanced -2 on the hold. 1 through 14. McCarver's coming. Yep, station to station. So 90 feet and stop. Grote is now 2 for 3. And here come the Cardinals. And here comes Tim McCarver, who's doubled and single. He's 2 for 2. Remember, hero in Game 1, GOAT in Game 2. What will he be here in Game 3? We shall see. Bouton takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to McCarver. 1 out, 2 on. 6-8 off the Bouton card. 6-8. And a 12 line shot over the leaping Richardson. 1 star, 1 star. So the bases will be juiced. White is held up at third. They don't want to chance it, I guess, with 1 out. And Tim McCarver determined not to be the GOAT here. He's 3 for 3. So bases are juiced, 1 out. And coming to the plate is Mike Shannon. The right fielder is 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Once to right, once to center. They will play back for 2. Here's the pitch of Shannon. Bouton has to induce the double play ball. 3-6. This could be the end of Bouton. 3-6 off the Shannon card. 3-6. And he walked him! Oh, my Lord. Had he gotten a 5, it was a double play ball. He walked him. Shannon will get an RBI. That's a bases-loaded walk. Trotting in from third is Bill White. 4-0 Cardinals. Advancing to third is Grote. Going to second is Tim McCarver. And the Yankees have some milling. Actually, a lot of milling going on in their bullpen. Wow. The Cardinals up 4-0 to the shock of the fans here in the Bronx. And here comes Dahl Maxfield. Again, bases juiced. Bases juiced. They'll play for 2 once again. This could be the last batter that Bouton faces. Here's the pitch to Maxfield. Cardinals really want to break this open. That is a 6-9 off the Bouton card. 6-9, and it just goes from bad to worse. That's a single. 2 stars, 1 through 7 would have been a double, but we rolled an 11, so 2 runs are going to score, and that's going to be it for Mr. Bouton. Scoring from third is Grote. Scoring from second is McCarver. Dahl Maxfield is having what you call quite a good day. He is 3 for 3, 3 singles. Advancing to second is Shannon with 2 ribbies. And it's now 6-0. And they have just knocked out Jim Bouton, who in reality went the distance and got the win, but not in our Strat Basic. So Bouton records only 1 out on the pop-up by Boyer. So Bouton went 4 1/3 innings and got shelled. So Bouton is done, and since no one came in as he went the distance, it is to our discretion who we will bring in. And we're going to bring in Hal Reniff. We will bring in Hal Reniff. Hal Reniff will come in the game at our discretion. So Hal Reniff will come in. The Yankees are down 6-0. Hoping their bats come alive. Reniff will try to not let any more runs scored. He will inherit 2 runners. Shannon at second, Maxwell at first, but here comes Curt Simmons, the pitcher, with 1 out. So it's Hal Reniff. Reniff was 6-4 with a 3.13 earned run average. He allowed 3 homers, struck out 38, walked 26 and 47 in 69 innings pitched. Needs to get out of this. So Bouton was bad. And his batter card is a 1, so we don't have to change that. Not looking good for the Yankees. And first and second. And we're going to let the pitcher swing away here with a 6-0 lead. So he won't be told to sacrifice. Actually, you know what? He will sacrifice even with 1 out. Try to move the runners to second and third. That's a 7. That would be a good bunt. Fielded once again by Bouton, who throws to Richardson on the wheel play. So for the 3rd time, rinse and repeat, 3-4, and another successful sacrifice bunt for Simmons. That advances Shannon to third and Maxwell to second. 2 outs, but they'll take that. As Grote scored, McCarver scored previously. And here's the top of the order in Curt Flood. He is 1 for 3. He was doubled and thrown out at the plate on the Flood single by Roger Maris. 6-0 Cardinals. Reniff is ready. He deals to Flood. 6-6. Pick up some sticks. 6-6. And he walks. The inning of misery continues for the Yankees. The bases are loaded once again as Reniff walks Curt Flood on the 6-6. Bases are juiced. For the Cardinals once again, and here comes Lou Brock, who is 2 for 3. He has singled, scored, singled, and struck out. No place to put Brock. As the Cardinals have sent their 9th batter to the plate here in the top of the 5th. Up 6-0, looking to add more. Reniff, he's ready. He deals to Brock. 5-7 off the Reniff card. 5-7, swing and a miss. Curveball. Brock K's for the 2nd consecutive time, but the Cardinals put 3 more on the board, aided by an error also by Joe Bouton, who has been miserable in this series at the plate and now in the field. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Cardinals, trying to take a 2-1 lead in our Retro World Series replay using Card&Dice Strat-O-Matic Basic. As the Cardinals bat around, to the joy of ID gestures somewhere out in the YouTube land. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be Bill White at the plate. Due up for the Yankees, Bouton, Boyer, and most likely a pinch hitter. So Reniff, probably his day is done. We shall see, though. Here comes Joe Bouton. 0 for 1, popped out to short with Tresh at second. He awaits the Simmons offering. Pitch homer bound for Bouton. 5-10. The dice gods are with the Cardinals today. 5-10 off the Simmons card. 5-10. And this will be a play for Tim McCarver. That's a 13. McCarver is a 3 fielder. So that's a 3 and a 13. We go to basic fielding chart for the catcher. Let's see if it's a lucky or unlucky 13. Nope, it's unlucky for Joe Bouton. Once again, he pops the ball up. McCarver tosses his mask to the side and makes the catch on the 3-13. That is a foul out. So Bouton is retired once again via the pop-out. So 1 out, and here's Clete Boyer. If no one gets on, Reniff will hit for himself. Here's the pitch to Clete Boyer, 0 for 1. Simmons rolls a 5-7 off the Simmons card. 5-7, fly ball to right. Shannon moves to his right, makes the catch, 2 away. And Reniff will hit. Reniff's going to hit for himself with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Reniff. 3-10 off the pitcher's hitter's card. 3-10. Ground ball to third. Kenny Boyer fires to Billy White. And the side is retired. As Hal Reniff came in. Let's just mark that down. So Hal Reniff grounds out. That ends the inning. When next the Yankees come up, will be the top of the order and Lentz in the bottom of the 6th. We move to the top of the 6th for the Cardinals. It'll be White, Boyer, and Grote to face Hal Reniff. All right, here's Bill White. Homered to get the Cardinals going in the top of the first. 2-run homer. Grounded to second and reached on the Pepitone era and would score in that mega. What inning was that? 5th, when they sent 9 batters to the plate. White's ready. Reniff back up on the mound. Here's the pitch to Billy White. 3-7 off the White card. 3-7. Ground ball to second. 1 away as Richardson throws to Pepitone. Now bring up Kenny Boyer. He's 0 for 3. He awaits the Reniff offering. Pitch homeward bound to Kenny Boyer. 5-9 off the Reniff card. 5-9. Fly ball deep to center field. Racing back is Flood, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. Maris, excuse me. As Kenny Boyer's now 0 for 4. We have a Boyer on each corner for hot corner. 1 for the Yankees, 1 for the Cardinals. 2 outs. Here's Dick Grote. Grote is 2 for 3. He singled twice and scored a run. In between that, he popped to short. Reniff nods his head. Howard sets a target. Pitch to Dick Grote. 2-10 off the Grote card. 2-10. Ground ball to short. Lentz fires to first, and the side is retired. So Reniff trying to steady the ship. We go to the bottom of 6. 6-0 Cardinals. Game 3 of our Retro World Series 1964 replay. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be Tim McCarver. Due up for the Yankees. Top of the order, Lentz, Richardson, and Maris. They have to get their bats going against Curt Simmons. Bouton was bludgeoned and KO'd in 4 1/3. He gave up 6 runs. Reniff is now in the game. So here comes Phil Lentz, who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Simmons to Lentz, and it's not with love. That's a 2-5 off the Lentz card. 2-5. Fly ball, left field. Brock has it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Lentz 0 for 3. Simmons has only given up 2 hits. They were both doubles. First one by Tresh, second one by Richardson, and a couple of walks. He's only struck out 1, but he's hitting his spots. He's quite a good professional job here. Here's Bobby Richardson. 1 for 1, a double and a walk. Simmons kicks and fires to Richardson. 3-5. Will Richardson pick up his second hit? 3-5. He will. That's a single. So Richardson's on with 1 out. The Yankees have to get something going here, and they have the batters coming up to do it. Maris, Mantle, and Howard, with Richardson at first and 1 out. Roger Maris, playing center, is 0 for 2. He's the only strikeout victim for Simmons. Prior to that, he grounded out. Simmons peeks to first. They're holding Richardson on. He now deals to Maris. 3-4. 3-4. And the luck is just continually bad for the Yankees. Hard hit ball to Simmons. He turns. He fires to Grote, who comes across the second base bag and throws to White. Double play. Inning over in the very fancy schmancy 1-6-3. Side is retired. We go to the top of the 7th. 6-0 Cardinals as they are handing it to the Yankees. When the Yankees come up in the bottom of the 7th, it'll be Mickey Mantle to lead things off. So Curt Simmons has befuddled the Bronx Bombers here in the house that Ruth has built in Game 3. Here comes Tim McCarver, followed by Shannon and Maxwell. Cardinals have a 6-0 lead. Reniff back up on the mound. Here's the pitch to McCarver. McCarver is 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double and run score. That's a 1-5. Will he go 4 for 4? 1-5. Yes, he shall. That's another single. So Tim McCarver, the GOAT of Game 2, is now 4 for 4. A third single for McCarver. It's probably his Reniff game to the end now. And here comes Mike Shannon. Maxwell's on deck. Shannon 0 for 2 with a walk and a ribby. He walked with the bases loaded. Yankees hoping to turn 2. The windup and the pitch to Shannon. Reniff deals Shannon a 2-7 off the Shannon card. 2-7. Strike 3 looking. Caught him on the breaking ball. That's 1 out. So 1 out, 1 on for Dahl Maxwell. 3 for 3, 3 singles and 2 ribbies. Unsung hero here. Only had 26 at-bats in the regular season in 64, playing for the injured Julian Javier. Here's the pitch to Maxwell from Reniff. That's a 5-7 off the Reniff card. 5-7, another strikeout. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. So 2 outs. McCarver will be off on contact, and stepping to the plate is Curt Simmons. He has 3 sacrifice bunts. You can't bunt with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Simmons, finally getting to swing that bat. That's a 1-6. A 1-6 is a strike 3 looking. Paints the outside corner with a fastball. So Reniff gives up a single, then he strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 6-0 Cardinals. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be Curt Flood to lead things off. Due up for the Yankees, down by 6. Mantle, Howard, and Tresh. They have to get their bats going. They just can't. Simmons has befuddled them. Barney Schultz is in the pen, ready to go. He has been awful. Well, he's been hit or miss in this. He's the only pitcher to pitch, besides the 2 starters, in this game. Here's the pitch to Mickey Mantle, who is 0 for 2. Simmons deals the Mick a 3-9. Can Mantle finally break off 2 to the other side? And that's a single. A single to center. So Mickey Mantle singles. Yankees need a plethora of base runners, and that's how you start it. So Mantle's at first. Here comes the catcher, Elston Howard. He's 0 for 2. Holding Mantle on. Can Simmons induce a double play ball? He rocks and deals to Elston Howard. 4-4, who will be shown the door on the 4-4 with a 12 split. 4-4, ground ball to third. With a 12 split, Kenny Boyer's outstanding. He's a 1. This could be a double play ball. A 1 and a 12. 1, 12. No! Kenny Boyer makes the error. Holy cow! In the words of the late great Phil Rizzuto. And it's first and second. A double play ball. Boyer a little too excited. Shut his glove a little too quickly. By the time he picked it up and fired to first, Howard beat it out. So Mantle's at second. Howard's at first on the E5. And here come the Yankees. Is this the break that they needed? Here's Tom Tresh. One swing of the bat. Could cut the lead in half. They're down 6-0. Tresh had 16 homers in 1964. McCarver goes out to have a quick word with Simmons. Now back behind the plate. Squats down, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tresh. 1-6 to Tom Tresh. Off the Tresh card. 1-6. Strikeout. So they wanted to go breaking pitch. Big swing and a miss. So good job by McCarver there. 1 out, 2 on. Here's Joe Pepitone. Pepitone has been god-awful. He's old for the world, and he's made an error today. Pepitone would love to go deep. He had 28 balls go boom. He awaits a Simmons offering. Pitch homeward bound to Joe Pepitone. That is a 1-7. My God, if you take out stock on pop-ups, because he's just done it again. He's popped out to second. As Maxwell makes the catch. He has popped out a gazillion times in this series. 3 times in this game. To short once. to the catcher once, and now to the second baseman. So 2 outs, 2 on, and Clete Boyer is at the plate. Mantle at second, Howard at first. Clete Boyer, brother of Ken, 0 for 2. Simmons looks in, nods his head. He deals to Clete Boyer. 5-7 off the Simmons card. 5-7, fly ball to right. Warning track power for Clete there. Making the catch is Shannon, and the side is retired. The Yankees get the first 2 batters on with a single and an error, but they shall move no further. We go to the top of the 8th in our 1964 retro replay, Game 3 of the World Series using Strat-Basic Card&Dice, 6-0 Cardinals. There'll be a pinch hitter when the Yankees come up, as Reniff will be up. So the Yankees just can't get anything going. Due up for the Cardinals, top of the order. Flood, Brock, and White. Here in the top of the 8th. Again, Cardinals up 6-0. Series tied at 1. In reality, the Yankees would win this game. We'll give you a few stats later. So here's Curt Flood. Flood is 1 for 3. A double, a walk, a ground out, and a pop out. Here's the pitch from Reniff to Flood, and that's a 1-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Flood card. 1-3. Popped up, foul territory. Howard, the catcher, will make the catch, and that is 1 away. Second time, Flood is popped out to Howard. 1 out, no one on for Lou Brock, who is 2 for 4. He singled twice, scored a run. He struck out his last 2 plate appearance. Reniff deals quickly to Brock. 3-7 to Lou Brock off the Brock card. 3-7 single. So Brock is on with a single. Picks up his 3rd hit. Gets out of that strikeout streak. Definitely a threat to steal, but they're up 6-0, and Bill White's at the plate. He's staying put. They're holding him on. White is 1 for 4. The 1 hit, a big boom in the top of the first, a 2-run homer. He scored twice. Got on the second time on the error by Bouton. Here's the pitch to Bill White with Brock at first. That's a 1, 8, and a 15, and he's done it again. A 1 would have been a triple. 2 through 20 is a double. Will they wave Brock around, as that's a double to center? Let's see what the relay throw. So that's a double. White looking for his 3rd ribby. They were holding Brock on. 1 through 17, -2, 1 through 15. Here's the relay throw from Lintz. And it's a 1. Brock scores the 7th run. Cardinals are up by a touchdown and an extra point. White picks up his 3rd RBI, as it's now 7-0 Cardinals. 1 out. White's at first for Kenny Boyer. Made an error. 0 for 4 today. Here's the pitch to Boyer from Reniff. 5-4 off the Reniff card. 5-4. Swing and a miss. Boyer's futility continues as he strikes out on the fastball. So there's 2 outs. White's at second, keeping him close. And here comes Dick Groat, the shortstop. Groat is 2 for 4 with a run scored. Reniff, he's ready to work. He deals to Groat. 5-12 off the Reniff card. 5-12, fly ball to right field. Shannon, that's a 20 on the split. I think this is going to be a re-roll, as Shannon in right field is a 2. So a 220 on the basic fielding chart for the outfield. 220. Nope, he makes the running catch. What a catch it is. He got a great jump on it, and the side is retired. Oh, wait a second. Right field is Mickey Mantle. Pardon me. Pardon my language. As the Yankees are at the plate. The Yankees are in the field. So he's a 3. I knew that didn't sound right. So that's a 3 for Mantle and a 20. And that's going to be a re-roll. Yep. Re-roll for Groat. So it's a re-roll for Groat. And that's a 5 on the re-roll. Once again, he hits it out to right. Mantle makes the running catch, and the side is retired. So the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 7-0 Cardinals. In a game the Yankees and their fans would love to forget. Now, in reality, the Yankees won Game 2 and took a 2-1 lead in the series. Looks like it's going to be the other way around. In the top of the 9th, for the Cardinals, Tim McCarver will lead things off. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees down by 7. And Hal Reniff's day is done. And coming into pinch hit. Will be Johnny Doc Blanchard. Blanchard 2 for 2 in the series as a pinch hitter. So Blanchard to pinch hit. Here's Johnny Doc Blanchard to pinch hit. Two for two singles. Simmons back up on the mound. He deals to Johnny Doc Blanchard, and that is a 3-12 line shot right at Bill White. He hit it on the screws, but when things go bad, That's one away. As he struck that ball well, Blanchard's day is done. Just keep the hitter's card here for the pitcher. And here comes Phil Lintz. Here's the pitch to Lintz. Yankees down 7-0. That's a 4-11 off the Simmons card. 4-11. Ground ball back to Simmons. He throws to White. 2 away. No one on. Here's Bobby Richardson. He is 2 for 2 with a walk. Richardson, the one bright spot, really, in this Yankee offense today. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. Simmons deals Richardson a 4-4, who will be shut the door. 4-4. Ground ball to third, and Kenny Boyer, who's already made an error. He is a 1 defender. He's a 1 defender, and a 17. So let's look at the basic fielding chart. 1, 17. He fields it, throws across to White, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. The Cardinals 7, the Yankees nothing. Scoring at home 5-3. When next the Yankees come up in their last-ditch effort, it'll be Roger Maris to lead things off. We need a new pitcher. Who will the new pitcher be? Well, we're going to go with Al Downing. He pitched in Game 1 in reality. We had him pitch in Game 2, so he'll try to get 3 outs here. So Al Downing will come in the game. Try to keep it a 7-run deficit. The man who gave up Hank Aaron's home run that passed him, that passed the Bambino, Babe Ruth. Reniff went 4 2/3 innings. No, 3 2/3 innings, excuse me. So here's Al Downing. He will face Tim McCarver. Here's the pitch from Downing to McCarver. 7-0 Cardinals. That's a 5-6 off the Downing card. 5-6, swing and a miss. Challenge him with the fastball. 1 down. So McCarver is finally retired. He's 4 for 5. Mike Shannon will now face Al Downing. He awaits the home for the pitch, and that is a 4-7. 4-7 off the Downing card. 4-7 and a 3. That's a single. Past the dive of the second baseman, Richardson. So Shannon's on. That's his first hit. Did have an RBI with the walk and the bases loaded. Here's Dahl Maxwell. 3 for 4. 3 singles and 2 ribbies. Downing hoping for a double play ball. He kicks and deals to Maxwell. 2-7. 2-7 off the Maxwell card. 2-7. And that's a single. First and second now. And here comes Curt Simmons. He will swing away. off the pitcher's card. So Downing deals to his counterpart, Curt Simmons, looking for a complete game shutout. And that is a 1-7. A 1-7. That's a strikeout on the curveball. So 2 outs, 2 on. Second time Simmons is struck out after 3 sacrifice bunts. Successful sacrifice bunts. Top of the order for Curt Flood. Downing nods his head. He rocks and deals to Flood. 3-5 off the Flood card. 3-5. Ground ball. Clete Boyer throws to Pepitone, and the side is retired. As Flood grounds out, 3-5. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 7-0. Cardinals. Looks like they will take game 2. You don't want to hear it if you're a Cardinals fan, but just in case a biblical comeback to tie the game, Lou Brock will lead things off. So Curt Simmons, going for the complete game shutout, will face Maris, Mantle, and Howard. Roger Maris, 0 for 3. A ground out, a strikeout, and a double play. Simmons deals to Maris. 3-12 off the Maris card, and he jammed and popped up right side foul territory. The first baseman, Bill White, has it. 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Cardinals, 2 outs away from a 7-0 Game 3 victory and a 2-1 lead in the 64 World Series. Here's Mickey Mantle, 1 for 3. Had a single. Here's the pitch to the Mick from Simmons. That's a 3-6. 3-6. And boom goes the ball. Mickey Mantle breaks the shutout as 1 through 14 is a homer. It's a 2, so Mantle will trot around the bases, give some joy to the fans here in the Bronx, and it's now 7-1. Mantle homers. Here's Elston Howard, the catcher. 0 for 3. Did reach on the error by Kenny Boyer. McCarver goes out to have a word with Simmons. He says he's fine. He deals to Howard. 1-9 off the Howard card. 1-9. Ground ball to third. Knocked down by Boyer. He picks it up, throws low, scooped out of the dirt by White. 2 away. 2 away. Cardinals are 1 out away from a 7-1 victory. Shutout is gone, but victory is right there. And it's up to Tom Tresh just to try to keep the line moving. Tresh, 1 for 3, a double, a ground out to short, and a strikeout. Simmons takes a deep breath. He can put the Cardinals up 2-1. Now he's ready. He rocks and fires to Tresh. It is a 5-11 off the Simmons card. 5-11. Ground ball back to Simmons. He's a 2 defender. We rolled an 8. So a 2 and an 8. He knocks it down, picks it up, tosses the first. Ball game over. The Yankees lose 7-1. Mantle breaks up the shutout with a solo blast in the bottom of the 9th. Simmons goes the distance. He gets the win. The loss goes to Bouton, who actually won this game and went the distance. So, the dice were not kind to the Yankees here in Card&Dice Strat-O-Matic Basic. Game 3 goes to the Cardinals 7-1. And let's just see what actually happened. As I have the print up here. Hold on a moment, and then we'll call the stream. What actually happened in Game 3, the Yankees won 2-1 in a pitcher's duel. Bouton went the distance, as I stated. Simmons went 8, and Schultz came in. He took the loss. So that's it, folks, for Game 3. Not as close as Games 1 and 2. But if you're a Cardinal fan, you're happy. I'd like to thank What's Blazing in Sports, Baseball Demos, Arnold Hunter, Sports Time Machine, that's Mr. Utah Mike, Jack Dawson, T-Dub TV. Check out all those wonderful channels. And we'll be back a little later with our 1973 World Series, Mets and Oakland A's, using Out of the Ballpark. So thank you very much. And remember, check out Baseball Demos. He put up a ball game between the Dodgers and the Reds. So thank you. Take care. Until next time. Bye-bye. God bless. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. You know it's coming. Peace!